Okay, so everybody, welcome back to CodeChef. Today we have some random contest. Let me show you. I'm actually not sure whether I participated like in previous editions of this contest. It's called Pop20-Push21, so it's a bit of New Year's theme, right? Uh, but again, I have no idea about problem difficulty or anything like that. So we are here mainly to solve interesting problems. I think it's unrated. I mean, it never says that it's external rated contest, so it must be unrated, right? Yes, so we'll see how it goes. I also heard comments about like my code being too small, so today we try on this format. If it's not convenient, we'll switch back. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to wait until it refreshes for me? Okay. We have Dinesh, he's very fond of sweets recently. Okay, his Android. Ria, I'm not sure. Excuse if I misspelled it. Array n of sweets of size n, okay. Type of sweets, okay. Can choose one type in a day and eat it must do sweets of type. Has to. Okay. So let's just read an array, right? Okay. So we are interested in frequencies of our numbers. So we create frequency map, we like loop our elements, compute frequencies. And then like if we have two sweeties or any even number, then we can just divide by 2, right? Yeah, let me write it explicitly. So I can even write it like that. So if we have even number of sweeties, then we need exactly half of the days to eat them all. Otherwise, we have odd number of sweeties and we'll need one more day to eat the final remaining sweetie, right? How it's called? Okay, apparently I did something wrong. Right. In order to map is of course from int to int. Let's also test some more values, like for example, if we have 6 sweeties, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, we should get what? We should get 4. Right? Okay. Oh, actually, why did I close it? Never mind. Where is the submit? Okay. Definitely need not see my avatars, but there's nothing criminal here. Yeah, I accidentally closed it, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's correct answer. Let's get back to our problems. Easy ABC, I like this name. Sounds easy. Yeah, and also you could notice the new template with joint set union. Not just a useful data structure. I decided like among all data structures that I use, the interface of this one is perhaps the most stable. So I don't change it like in several previous years. So yeah, so I decided to add it to my template. I believe my template will grow over time as we add more and more stabilized interface. Okay, as easy as ABC, Alicia has a string of length n. Each character is either A, B, or C. Has to select two characters such that they are different, valid indexes, whatever. Maximum value of absolute difference between A and G. Okay. Well, I mean, actually, we don't have length of the string itself. And for some reason, I did not include it by default. Of course, I need strings by default. Okay, so we are interested like in finding max min. No, we're interested in finding max difference. And of course, you want to select like the nearest to the endpoint position. So for every character, uh, actually, yeah. For every character, we're interested in what it is its first occurrence. Yeah, let me actually. First occurrence of character A, first occurrence of character B, and the same for C. Also, we are interested in last occurrences, and the reason is, okay, if you want to maximize the different absolute value of difference, then we want to take as far away as possible. Obviously, our bosses then will be as close to the endpoints of the string as possible. So we look our characters of the string. If character is A, if first A equals -1. Well, actually, I would like to have length of the string as well, because here I need indices, unfortunately. As much as I like range-based for loops, it's sometimes necessary to use indices. Too bad we don't have enumerate in C++. So here nothing interesting happens, we just manually update indices. I believe you can do it like, no, actually, let's do it in a much better way. So this will be maps from character to index. If the first not has a current character, then first at current character should definitely get I. Also last at current character should definitely get I, regardless of whether SI is present in last or not. Now what we would like to do is here we have like letter, here we have like first letter, right? And here we have position. we have like last letter and last position. Initially, what if there is yeah, but what if all characters are the same? What are we supposed to output? I don't understand. Well, let's pretend it never happens, right? And the answer always exists. I believe default value of -1 should work. Here we take last position minus first position. A bit on the slow side regarding typing. That's I think it's okay. What is it? Easy ABC. On ordered map. 41 is incorrect. Yeah, absolutely. 45. I agree. I agree. Okay, so we have A, B, C, A. And this is not correct. Actually, right, because first letter has to be different from last letter. So A, B, C, A again. Now the answer is 4. A, B, A, the answer is 1. A, the answer should be -1. I think it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds very reasonable. In the meantime, what is it? Okay. Stacks of happiness. Last day of COVID. Congratulations to all of us. Coming back to our home to empty with 2 empty stacks. Sacks. Oh, okay. So it's 2 sacks of happiness. I honestly read it like 2 stacks of happiness. Okay. The coins have both positive and negative values and are laid down in the line. What? Oh, right. So we have coins in a line. We want to take some of them. We want a continuous segment. Okay. Okay, so we need to select 2 subsegments with maximum total sum, and both of the subsegments have to be non-empty, right? I believe like the one subsegment is kind of well-known, probably. Do we have any like constraints that make it simpler? Not really. I mean, something tells me like if we can select once and then again in what remains. I think it still can be done with some sort of dynamic programming. Let's just start writing some code. Oh my, oh my. Actually, why am I doing this? Yeah, let's read input first. Yeah, that was also not correct decision. Actually, numbers are not big, but not small as well. This has to be. Yeah, so the idea is we have dynamic programming, like first param denotes whether previous element is taken or not. And the second parameter denotes how many intervals we already have. And the third parameter is like size of the prefix, right? I believe we will want to do something like that. ODP add dp add 0 and 0 and 0 should be 0, right? So empty prefix with 0 segments and not taking previous has 0 sum. What are the transitions? Actually, I just need to make sure. I mean, regardless of the length of the prefix, 0 segments with not taking previous element will have 0 sum, right? And And assign takes size first and value second. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what we want. And now we're interested, like, what is one segment? In fact, it's max of CI, so current element, right? Oh, actually, no, we have like current is not taken because it's 0. If current is not taken, then we have loop like this, right? So it's current not taken. Otherwise, if you take current elements, actually, yeah. So first of all here, second here. This corresponds like to, we had a segment before, but it ended. And it corresponds we had, and possibly had like segments long before. And here we take current elements. So we either ahead, yeah, if it previous is not taken, then J ahead to increment. Actually, and here I also forgot CI here. Oh no. No, 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 no. So here the expected value is -4 and 0. Okay. And 3 is good. Here it's not good. It's not good. Hmm. Let's see. So what happens here? Like Here we don't take CI, right? And what are our options? We either, like previous element was either taken or not. Number of segments does not change. Okay. Here we take CI. Here we have new segment, here we have like same segment. And the idea is that to get to j+1, we effectively have to use this operation and create new segments from time to time, right? And here we have to add like negative values. Let's just take a look at our DP array. I bet there's something over that's wrong. Okay, so like first corresponds to if you don't take previous elements, right? First table should correspond to when we don't take previous elements. And it's strange why it's always 0. Actually, it's not strange. It's, oh my, oh my. Hmm. Yeah, so we don't want it to overflow, I guess. Actually, why am I doing this? I mean, I should just take what is value. Minimum value is like 10 to the fifth. I can just do it like this, right? Yeah, now it's bad. Like some of the options are just impossible. Okay. How do I? Okay. So yeah, we're doing a dynamic programming. Like our state is whether or not we take two previous elements, how many segments we had, and what is the prefix line. And at the very end, we are not sure. We don't mind whether or not we take last, but we are interested in taking like exactly 2 segments. No. Okay, so something is wrong, but like not something very significant, right? Do we have like edge cases when we have like 0 elements in the array? No, we always have at least 2 elements. We test on something stupid. Oh, -1, -1. Oh, okay. Right, because we sometimes can take new element. We sometimes can take new elements, even if we have current segment. Even if we have current segment, we can take new, like it starts straight at this point. Right. Also, let me check. I mean, should be 23, right? Should be -4. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes we can start new segment even like straight next to the previous one. It may be beneficial if both have like negative sum. Even in some different cases, it also can be beneficial. Okay, so a lot of people already solved everything. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I mean, it's just some random contest, right? I wanted to close. Have box reduction problem, where it has n empty boxes lying on the ground in a line. Okay, the size of boxes again form of array. Okay. I mean, okay. I can immediately read an array, right? That's the purpose of having this. I mean, in Python, it's much easier to read arrays, but in C++, it's faster, right? So having some templates helps. The size of the boxes is given in the form of array. Right. AI, shortage of space. Okay. Reduce number of boxes in the ground by putting a box into another box. It's at least twice the size of a current box. Okay. People apparently don't know that they can type /LE denoting less or equal to. But it's okay. Each box can contain a maximum of 1 box. Okay. Yeah, reasonable. I have no idea who. Okay, so we want to put some boxes into other boxes that are at least twice as big. And that's it. What can go wrong if we do just greedy? I mean, we obviously want to sort an array. Regardless of what happens next, we always want to sort this array. Now we have a couple of boxes like sorted. What happens if we just go greedy, right? And by go greedy, I mean we maintain a prefix instead of, let's say, a set, right? Or a priority queue, whatever you like more. We take minimum element, like whenever minimum element becomes 2 times smaller than the current element, we can erase this pair, put one into another. What can go wrong? I don't see what can go wrong. I mean, this gets paired with this with this. No, honestly, I don't understand what can go wrong. So let me implement just this. I guess we want to output reduced plus prefix size at the very end. Insert, of course. Here we're interested in checking that max element, which is our begin, is at least 2 times. Yeah, let me do just this. I think it's okay. And multiply by 2 by bitwise shift. I believe the priority of this is less than this, so it should be clear what's going on. Also, sizes of the boxes are non-negative, so these two will always be distinct. In this case, we can update this. Erase max and min, right? I don't understand this problem. So for some reason, it must be not optimal, right? But I don't understand why would it be suboptimal. Okay. Yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm not using like include bits, because it's just specific. And here we have an SVC, obviously. Something went wrong. So we can't erase our begin whatsoever. We 100% can do this. I don't understand this problem. It must be wrong. Like greedy must not work for some reason, but I don't see this reason yet. Or maybe everything can like take max and min is somewhat complicated. I don't know on the prefix. No, but if you sort, then you can just maintain 2 pointers. What am I doing, right? You can just maintain pointer to minimum element in paired whenever it. Okay, so it's not optimal. That's actually interesting. All right. Maybe the problem is the following. when, yeah, let me see. Now answer is 2, right? But previously the answer was still 2, surprising. Yeah, now the answer is incorrect. So potentially our problem is that we are using like set instead of multi-set, and numbers in fact can numbers need not be distinct, right? Sizes of the boxes. Or maybe I'm totally wrong and greedy doesn't work at all, but let's see. I mean, there's no penalty, I believe. Okay, so, okay. But why? I honestly don't know. What can possibly go wrong, right? We produce but I don't understand why it's not optimal. In cases like this, it also works. We take this, and take this and pair it with this. Like this, I don't know, we take this and we pair it with this. Why would it be not optimal? Actually, it's a good question. Wait. What exactly we are interested in? No, I believe we are putting correct number, right? Number of boxes which we reduced, that's it. Number of boxes with a box inside, a number of boxes without a box inside. We could as well output n minus reduced, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know. We should get 4, right? Actually, what happened? Oh, I did not save the file, right? That was the problem. Right. So greedy is not optimal if we pair some box with something smaller and we instead would like to pair it with something bigger. Okay, you know what? Forget about greedy. Let's do it better. I'm not sure why this does not work, but what should work is the following. So let's do binary search over the answer. I mean, we always can. So we will never have 0, and we can have n boxes. No, it's the number of reduced, right? This can never be true. So we are interested in outputting n minus lower bound. Actually, I have a binary search template somewhere, but I believe it will be faster just to retype. Here I am not concerned with overflows of any type. So here we would like to have n over 2 plus 1. It's never possible to reduce that many boxes. If AI is 2 times AI is greater than, so we take take middle smallest values, middle biggest values, and we pair them accordingly. There should be no better way, clearly. n minus middle plus I. If middle is 3, then it too will have last. Okay. If not possible, then right bound gets set to middle. A lot. Actually, why it's right? Upper bound. Otherwise, this gets set to middle. Okay. Example, we have 6, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. I mean, this way clearly should be optimal to pair smallest with next and etc. If this doesn't work, then I have literally no ideas what will work. Maybe greedy fails in some strange test cases, I'm not sure. Yeah, we compare this number of smallest values with this number of biggest values, and we check if it's possible. And we do binary search over the answer. Yeah, okay, whatever. So maybe greedy was incorrect in some strange cases, I don't know. What is, okay. Promises we make, okay. The festive season is coming soon and Lisa is worried that her tree house is not ready for the guests, okay? The house has n rooms and n-1 bidirectional paths. Tree house and n rooms, like 2 rooms is already too much for tree house, but so we have a graph. She has n children in her house numbered from 1 to n. If the each children is selected, he promises to clean all the paths from each room to room 1, which is the rooted room. Okay, so we have a rooted what? A rooted tree, a rooted graph, a rooted tree. Wait, we are just, okay, whatever. I mean, we're interested to make a DFS, whatever we want. And every time we see a leaf, we're interested in saying like +1, +1. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so some edges are already clean and some are not. Okay. Okay. Let's read the inputs as I'm thinking about this problem. Have a graph. We also have like these numbers. So here we will need a pair of integers. We will also definitely need some sort of DFS. We will also need some sort of visited, right? Just initialize to false, and we would like to run our DFS from vertex number 0. It's not done yet, so first thing, visited at vertex should get true. That's at 1. Then we loop our adjacent vertices if not visited. Adjacent. Then we call DFS recursively. So this is the basic structure of our DFS. Now we want to determine which vertices we are interested in cleaning from. As far as I understand, we're interested in like cleaning each vertex that we reach along uncleaned path, right? I mean, if we visit vertex along the not tidy path, then we're interested in cleaning this vertex, unless we clean something in the subtree of this vertex. Okay. Bool DFS will return true whether or not we want to clean the current vertex. So if clean equals to if we want to clean any vertex in the subtree, so if it returns true and it is false, we end with false. We select no, we don't want to clean this vertex. Okay. Line 35 is not correct. Because we're interested in what was the path from the parent. Here we actually here we want to pass this, also in such formats. Am I correct? Okay, so I'm run current here because we want to pass clean as well. "38" is not correct. What do you mean? I did not copy paste it? Okay. Well, that's correct. So idea is the following. We do one DFS. We maintain visited vertices to make sure that we never go to parent. We maintain vector of which vertices we want to clean. And we also need some context. So context is whether the path to parent is clean or not. If the path to parent is not clean, then we want to clear the current vertex unless we want to clear any vertex in the subtree. So that's what we do here. And we like path is clean if it's 1, right? If it's 1, then edge is clean, otherwise not. So yeah, seems that something like this should be correct. Let's check. Runs kind of long. Oh, okay. So something went wrong. Well, actually, why did I pass? No, here I passed like true by default. Oh, wait, right. We want to return true if we want to clear at least one vertex in the subtree. Right, so we want, yes, whether or not we want to clean the current vertex is not the same as whether or not. If we want to clean anything in subtree, then we want to clean this. Yes. It's a bit different. Like DFS should return whether or not we want to clean at least one vertex in the subtree, and not whether or not we want to clean the current vertex. Yeah, my bad. Yes, we were returning whether or not we want to clean the current vertex, but it's not correct because we're interested indeed in whether or not we want to clear anything in subtree. anything in sub3 is true if you want to clean current vertex or if you want to clean any of these. I hope now it's correct. But it's tricky with such DFS. Yeah, I'm not paying enough attention today, unfortunately. Right. I believe we are terribly bad in terms of standings. Yeah, already 20 people solved everything. Our rank is 21st. Not great, but I mean, not terrible, right? Yeah, it's still the first page, technically, and we'll be around like 17th. Yeah, a lot of people solve problems faster than me. It's okay. Sometimes happens. Yeah, I mean, ranks won't change significantly. Let us go through my submissions once again. Oh, I believe we have, right. Okay, this is the correct window size. Oh, actually, we have too many files. Let me clear some of them. No, this is not the correct way. Oh, it's right, it's Windows. Yeah, now we have only source files left. So let's go through problems again. First problem, we want to, yeah, let me clear also necessary things. Oh, it looks just a little bit easier to understand when template is not huge. I mean, I will publish these solutions after the contest finish. So yeah, we'll prettify them a little bit. Here we have sweets numbers, sweeties, sweets numbers is okay. We have several types of sweeties, right? Frequencies. Well, if it's correct spelling, but unfortunately English is not my first language, so I may sometimes make mistakes. We want frequencies of these sweeties. Yeah, here is by value, so it doesn't matter. Like primitive types, we can pass them by value. Here we have sweet type and count of this sweet type, right? If count is even, then it partitions perfectly into integer. So here we have like 2, 2, 2 several times. Otherwise, it's like 2, 2, several 2s, and then one final. That final corresponds to this, right? So I believe it now pretty fine. Let me make sure that it actually compiles. Hmm. Right, right. Structured bindings. I always forget about them. Okay, so it compiles, so it should be fine. So just like this, simple implementation, make use of an ordered map to count strings. In Python, I believe we have just collections counter for this purpose, and it would be much more compact. Let me actually implement the solution to this one in Python. We don't need this, don't need this. We would like to copy this one. Yes, yes, we are fine. What would be a solution in Python? Number of suites would be input, int of input, right? Actually, we can ignore number of suites, right? Because we can read arrays very conveniently in Python. It would be list map int input split. Also, let me, I'm not sure, I think it's like this. So this thing would be just counter of suite types. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it just to make it clear what do we ignore here. Now in this part, we're interested in like this expression. You effectively can change it to something like this, right? It will be the same thing. And because of that, days is actually sum of value, of count plus 1 over 2 for these two in these counter items. However, we don't need actual suite type, and we can use just values, right? And we don't need necessarily to, and then we can just print days, right? Let me check if I'm correct. I mean, again, there are no penalties, so it should be fine. And, oh, okay. Right, right, right. Because this should be clearly input. Right, I did not change the default language. Oh, okay, it's okay, it's okay. So want PyPy because it's faster than default Python, I suppose. And we also have like 15 minutes left. No, we have like 45 minutes left, right? Right, we have 45 minutes left. Oh, interesting. Why would that happen? Oh, actually, let me. What do you mean? We have like. Am I supposed to? Okay. Okay, potentially we have just Python. Okay, now we input like this. We get to 25. Oh, right. Do we have like, okay, let's try it this way. I'm not sure why would it exceed time limit. I mean, do we have to use some smart fast input in Python? No, okay, so maybe something was just wrong. Okay, yeah, so you have to divide, like, use integer division. I believe that's it for this problem. Next problem is, I already forgot. Is it easy ABC? Right, it's easy ABC. And here we did not need again this joint set union and print array, but it's always useful to have this. Let's prettify a bit. Here we have string, right? Not the best name, but it's the best I can do for you. Here actually first position, last position are better names. We have a length of the string. We would like to know for each character first position and last position in the string. Now there is a problem actually. You see, I would like to use first and last letter, right? But then what do I use for position? Let's add this prefix. It's not the most convenient one. But it works. And it's very reasonable that we have last letter position, first letter, first position, and we have the first letter not equal to that. Yeah, so here we, for each letter, we're interested in what is its first and last occurrence. And we want, why do we want these positions, in fact? Let me show you. For, like, if this pair is optimal, right? Then B has to be the rightmost occurrence of B, because if there's better, and you can just change it to it's better, right? So B is the last occurrence of B, and A is the first occurrence of A. Because we're not interested in like specific characters, we look over all possible first and last letters and use the difference in positions. And we use apps because it may happen that A is in fact like it's the first occurrence, but it's to the right of last occurrence of B. So here, for example, we have all C's, right? But it doesn't match. Let's implement the same thing in Python. First of all, string gets input, right? And these two guys are dictionaries. So I believe we can initialize them just like this. Length would be the len of S. I mean, it sometimes helps, but it does not always work. Okay, so here I have dictionaries for here we can use enumerate of string. It will be more convenient. Actually, we would like to use something different. Again, from collections, we import default dict because we will want to initialize both of them with default dicts of integers. Actually, it doesn't matter, right? Right, it does not matter. We can use usual dictionaries. And we don't need length of the string either. So if letter is not in first position, first position gets of letter gets position. Where is it? And always happens this. Right? Immediately change it like so. And also, like because we're taking max all the time, we can take max straight away in Python. Say it like this. So Here we are interested in max of absolute value of this difference for all these guys here, if this does not hold. Okay. I believe it's okay. Let me check. So easy ABC. Want A, B, C, A, we should get 4. ABA, we should get 1, and it's correct. I believe it's faster to copy paste. No, this one. So Python is a bit better here because we don't have to care about the initial value of max. Oh, okay. So we did something wrong. Interesting. I was supposed, no, I think it should be okay. First and last positions are correct. Okay. It has 6 objects, which is great. So actually everything should be fine. Maybe we're missing something like strip. Is it strip or is it something different? Or is it like error strip? I don't know. I mean, they should at least have samples in the test cases so that I know what actually happens, right? Like whether it passes like at least samples. Oh, okay. So apparently they are very bad people because they don't strip white space from the end of the string. What is that? That was terrible. Oh, I mean, maybe it's difficult to foresee everything like this. I mean, they don't necessarily code in Python themselves, so it's okay, you know, it's okay. The next problem is box reduction, and here we again don't need. Yeah, I mean, the purpose of having many functions in template is not to use them all, but when you need them, to use them. Okay. Well, here we're doing binary search over the answer. And I believe we have somewhere here. Somewhere not here, apparently. Somewhere here we have binary search. Let me actually first let me copy in Python, because in Python I don't have templates for that. I want my template for binary search. And my template takes in binary predicate. Also, lower upper bound stays the same. We have a couple of boxes. Let's prettify this part. Boxes. Okay. Now here we don't need these. We instead want like this. We have a function takes in one argument middle. You want to return possible answer, right? We can even do like this. Right? Let's be explicit. Never hurts. Okay, sometimes something went wrong because I did not care to change this values. Right, because we need std functional. Okay, now it compiles. Let's actually submit to see whether it's still correct or not. And it looks shorter, right? You just define what's your lower and upper bounds. What is your possible function? This function that checks if middle is good or not. Yeah, so it works. Our template, yes, I will definitely add this template to my library. I mean, I was not 100% sure, but if it can solve random problems, just like that, then yeah, definitely. Okay, so here we predefined everything. Let's do the same thing in Python also. I don't need this too. Also, I believe I did not resubmit first two problems in C++. Oh, I mean, everything should be fine. We did not change the logic, right? Actually, I would now like to. Okay, I want this part I don't want to change, this part I don't want to change. Box number is as this. Here, I believe we can, no, yeah, this is correct. Here we have like a list map, int input split. In Python, I believe sort is a method. We have to use integer division once again. While this happens, we want middle to get the same thing. But here we can, I believe, simplify. We want this condition to hold for several values of I. We can achieve this like all possible equals all. And then here you say the range. Right? You take your middle, you then determine whether it's possible or not to pair boxes like this for all boxes that you're interested in. Then you change values accordingly. Let me check. So our classical test case. Okay, let's submit. In case you're wondering, I guess we can say that this video is sponsored by Nirvana because I'm listening to Nirvana throughout the contest. Yeah, but you know, yeah, just kidding. It's not like sponsored by money, it's sponsored by great music. In case you were wondering like why I sometimes I do things like this, that's because I listen to good music. Oh, okay. I mean, not okay. But your message is rather not clear. Right, right. If middle is 0, then we get all of empty range. I believe this is a problem. Yeah, actually we can check whether this was a problem or not. Right. What would be the test case? I don't know, like two numbers which are not great. Actually, here it returns one. So maybe three numbers which are not good. Oh no, right, right, because we want them to be like this instead. Okay, I'm not sure why this can fail. I'm surprised. Like if range 0, then this should return, this should raise runtime error. I think so. At least I think so. We also always work with integers, so no infinite loops, I believe. And it doesn't matter because we have like non-zero precision. Okay, so something is wrong. I believe we never query like outside. Yeah, Python supports negative indices anyways, so it's not a problem. And this should short circuit, right? So if this is true, then it never goes here. I'm not sure what goes on here, to be honest with you. I mean, we just seen that it works like with some random examples. Right, 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 right. Because they have numbers on separate lines. I don't know what exactly is the reason for that. But it means that we need, I honestly hate this input format in Python. It means that we need something like this. And it's just terrible because this is very slow. We have a lot of numbers. Some people say online that you can do things like this. But then you need to write like this, they say. Let's see if it is the same thing. So it was rather fast. Something failed because, okay, maybe it only works when you have like input files. Not exactly familiar with. Excuse me. What happens? I mean, it's not like that, right? Okay, I'm not sure whether it's. Some other people online say that you can do like this. And then you can do like this, they say. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Okay. I believe I'm supposed to. It should be. It should be. I don't know if it works, to be honest with you. Oh, I actually know something where we can test it. I believe it's a private service, so you will never see other people's code. So we are good to go here. Okay, I don't know. This input format is just terrible. For what reason would you want to separate array on different lines? To give people problems with Python? Well, there are better ways to give people problems with Python. Yeah, whatever. Like, okay. Yeah, I definitely need to learn what is this. I believe it's clear, right? How much time do we have left? We still have 10 minutes. Why it still shows like unsolved? No, I don't know. It shows like solved here, so it should be fine. So yeah, here everything is fine. 2 seconds of happiness is just dynamic programming. We again don't need this, so I will clear for the purposes of publishing this code so it's readable after the contest. Here we have number of coins, right? We don't want to change this like anytime soon. Actually, this is already pretty good thing that we did. Okay, impossible. Although the name of this variable changed. For that purpose, okay, fix this problem. Here, actually, this one is supposed to be outside of the max. So everywhere we are supposed to write as to the max. J denotes a segment count. It's sec, but okay. And now it's better. Like here, we don't take the current coin. And because of that, we don't create new segments. And if there was a segment, we end it. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, let me be explicit. So this is whether or not we take previous. We took previous, right? Here, actual less than or equal to 2 works better because we know the number. Here we take and potentially and create new segment, right? We can create new segment regardless of whether we already had segment. So here we take both false and true. Here it's the same segment. This is new segment. This is same segment. Here we want to update this value. We update it with this value. In both cases, we continue the current segment. So here we have true everywhere. I believe something like this should work. We only changed 0, 1 to Boolean indices because it's it's literally what we're talking about here. Also notice that I order params so that the longest vectors are inside, because it's better for memory layout if you have several long vectors instead of a very, very large number of small vectors. So I'm trying to go easy on memory layout here, because each vector has some extra memory, right? Memory overhead, because it needs to like keep track of its beginning, its end, something like this, its size. So here we have like 6 vectors. If I were to swap this around, then we would have like kind numbers times 3, so 3n vectors, right? And 6 is obviously better than 3n, because n can be up to 10 to the 5th. I think we haven't changed anything, so it's good to assume, it's fine to assume that nothing has broke. Now we would like to implement the same thing in Python. Luckily for us, this time around, we have adequate input format. Within Python, yes. Don't have to. Actually, you can do like this, right? I believe this is a supposed way to do it in Python. Here we have again list map int input split. Here we'll have something like, I don't know actually what is the supposed way to break lines here. I guess this works kind of. Yes, and I definitely forgot to change this to false here. believe this is how you assign. Here, nothing really changes as far as I see. Like, no interesting things in Python let us significantly save time, unfortunately. Also, no, here this is only in this case, right? As nothing really changed, the code became a bit shorter, but not much, right? Yeah, not much, not much. Can we still submit? No, I believe the contest has ended. Right? Well, we can't solve it in practice, unfortunately. I think so. I don't know, actually. Yeah, apparently something. Yeah, I think we need to wait some time until we can submit. So, excuse me, camera, please focus. Thank you. Right. Practice section. How do we actually? Okay, I don't know how to test this code right now. I will guess I will just. I guess I will just publish what we got so far, and it will be it for the video. And I also want to prettify this anything in particular. Okay. So yeah, I guess it was it for today. We got rank 17. That's not bad. I think so. And yeah, I'll go to video processing for now. If you have any questions left, ask me in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. And see you next time. I believe next time is in 2 days on Code Forces. Bye-bye.